Modern Mahjong's back with part 8 of Misunderstood National Mah Jongg League rules. Today we're going to discuss defensive play and the house rules of hot wall and cold wall. We love the feedback we're getting from these series, and we appreciate your emails and questions about clearing up official rules. Our posts are based on Mahjong Made Easy, which is the official instruction book of the National Mah Jongg League, as well as our visual companion guide for American Mahjong, which now is available not only in paperback but Kindle as well. We recognize there are house rules and want to share official rules so you can go anywhere and recognize these rules and play anywhere you go. Let's just start with the tiles that are left over after the player rolls the dice. So sometimes these are called the dice wall, and this shorter tile remains in place, and it actually is a rule to keep them on the right of each wall where they started and not moved over to the left. Since if you think about how the walls are pushed out to the left, you want to keep a continuous chain. So those tiles should be on the right of each wall so they are directly connected to the tiles to the right of them. The National Mah Jongg League treats this dice wall the same as any other wall of tiles. They recommend playing defensively the entire game. Somebody could get Mahjong on the very last discard. They also define dogging, which is when a player does not discard tiles obviously needed by another player. So you break up your own hand if you know you're not going to win or if it's really clear what another player is doing, and discard safe tiles instead. The National Mah Jongg League does not recognize house rules of a hot wall or a cold wall, and that's what we're going to go over in this video. So like we said, there's no hot wall under National Mah Jongg League rules. Payment is the same if a player discards the winning tile, which is double, no matter where you are in the game, whether you're in the first discard or the very last. The player who discards the winning tile pays double. In some games, this is the hot wall, the last wall, penalizes a player for not playing defensively. And if a player throws the winning tile during the hot wall, they pay for the entire table. So there's a lot of specific of what determines the payment and things like that. So if you do play with a hot wall or you're playing in a new game, make sure you discuss all the details. If a group plays with a pie, which is either spelled P-Y, P-I-E, or P-I, sometimes it's known as purse is empty for the P-I-E. If you play with a pie, that's a limit to how much each player could lose during the day. So if you have a $10 pie and you lose $10, if you win, you then get paid, and then you pay out from those winnings. When you are a player with a hot wall and you throw the winning tile, that payment for the whole table does not come out of your pie, it comes out of your pocket. So you do not get to go pie, like run out of money because you're paying for the table. That comes from a separate pool of money. Now let's move on to a cold wall. Once again, National Mah Jongg League, there's no such thing. Under National Mah Jongg League rules, a player can either pick or call their 14th winning tile, whether playing either exposed or concealed at any time during the game. And a lot of players that are new get a little confused by the concealed hand. You can pick your winning tile for a concealed hand and an exposed, and you could call your winning tile for a concealed hand and exposed. The difference with concealed hand is you don't have any exposures until you win. So for either hand, if a discard is called that you need, whether it's for a single, pair, or group of singles, so long as it's not a joker, because you could never call a joker, that is a dead tile, you can have Mahjong anytime throughout the game. In a cold wall, you cannot call Mahjong during that cold wall. So any discard is safe. So if you think about it, that could really change strategy. You're towards the end of the game, you're about to approach the cold wall, you're in the third wall, you pick a flower. You can tell from exposures or just from what's on the discards, someone's going to need that flower to win. You don't discard it then, you wait and you save it, and then you discard it during the cold wall, and no one can call it. So a cold wall, people who love it think that it speeds up the game because it makes people not have to sit there and look at the discards and count it. But people who don't like it feel that it changes the offense and defense nature of the game. What would you like us to discuss next? There is a wealth of information, and we love how much information is out there about Mahjong. But like Abraham Lincoln said, you can't always trust what you read on the internet. So we make sure to put official rules out there and help players learn official rules and then recognize house rules, which can be fun. Not knocking house rules at all, but we really think it's important to know the rules first. So we create these posts to clear up confusion, and from the messages and emails that we get from players, there's a lot of confusion out there. So if you have any questions, message us or email us at modernmahjong@gmail.com. If you have friends that are looking to learn to play and you want to suggest something for them, we have our on-demand virtual series. They could learn at their convenience in 4 easy-to-watch videos, interactive quizzes, and handouts. Additionally, if you're in the South Florida area or you know someone who is, please forward this to them. Let them know that we're having an event at Pinstripes in Aventura in South Florida. It's going to be a wonderful afternoon of a delicious lunch and fun social gameplay. And then heading to Orlando, October 14th. Another fun day of Mahjong and canasta and a delicious lunch. We are fundraising for the Alzheimer's Association at 2 upcoming events at Monkey's Boutique in Fort Lauderdale. It's October 24th is a learning day, and then for players who already know how to play, October 25th is social games. You could check it out at modernmahjong.com. And finally, if you hear us talking about our rules, our visual companion guide for American Mahjong is available on Amazon in both paperback, and Kindle format. As well as if you're looking to learn canasta, check out Modern American Canasta, the complete guide by Dara Collins and Donna Miller Small. We are Dara and Donna Kastman, and we are Modern Mahjong. We invite you to check out our curated collection of Mahjong gifts and accessories available on our website, modernmahjong.com. Word of mouth is so important to us, so if you like what you see, you like what you hear, feel free, and we really appreciate it if you share with family and friends. And on that note, we invite you to stay connected. For more great tips on official rules, strategies, and just ways to increase your odds of winning, like, comment, save, and share. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great day and a great game.